Hello everyone, welcome to Direct Astro Science, and today in this video I will be talking about the direct motion of Jupiter which is going to take place in the sign of Pisces on 24th of November 2022. This direct motion of Jupiter and the planetary energy associated with it is highly beneficial for us. It's a very welcome planetary transit and the direct motion of Jupiter which is going to take place on 24th of November. Jupiter is optimism, Jupiter is guru, wisdom, higher spiritual knowledge, higher intelligence. It is the planet which rules over divine blessings, divinity, religion, religious ideas, ancient scriptures, knowledge, basically Purva Punya, children, progeny, wealth, family, prosperity, that inner happiness. Jupiter is life. It is basically the planet which significates Jiva Karaka. It significates life. It's so much significance and importance associated with the planet Jupiter. It is Guru Brihaspati. It shows us right path with special reference to knowledge, wisdom. It fills our heart with that mental security, peace of mind and happiness. And that's the reason Jupiter exalts in the original 4th house of the sign of Cancer in the natural zodiac. 4th house is the house of happiness. Cancer is the original 4th house of the natural zodiac where Jupiter exalts. So it becomes a very important planet for every one of us, and Jupiter rules over Sagittarius and Pisces. Now Jupiter is turning direct. So with special reference to all those significance, we will find good results. Now depending upon our dasas, planetary positions in our chart, yogas, the magnitude of the results will vary, but most important part here is that good results will be for every one of us. It is a very beneficial and very welcome planetary energy associated with Jupiter, which is just coming in next few days on 24th of November. Let me remind you that last month, in the month of October, Saturn already turned direct in the sign of Capricorn. And now it's the turn for Jupiter, and most important thing is that Jupiter is activating the sign of Pisces by its placement. Saturn is activating the sign of Pisces by its 3rd aspect. So you can talk about this double transit of Jupiter and Saturn is activating the sign of Pisces. Jupiter will also aspect the sign of Cancer by its 5th aspect. Saturn will also aspect the sign of Cancer by its 7th aspect. So wheresoever the sign Cancer and Pisces lies in your horoscope, you will find some kind of good results, or you will find that results related to the significance of those houses are now coming to realization. You will see that the results are coming in front of you. So this is the most important part of this transit of direct motion of Jupiter in the sign of Pisces. Now definitely, as I said, that it will depend upon horoscope to horoscope. The magnitude of the results will definitely vary. Like suppose someone who is running through the dasa of Jupiter, for them this transit is a welcome transit. They will feel the results more promptly. Or suppose someone has a planet posited in the sign of Pisces, for them also this direct motion of Jupiter is going to give some big results, some good results. And if by any chance, if the person is going through the dasa of that planet which is posited in the sign of Pisces in their chart, in that case also the results of this transit of Jupiter, the direct motion of Jupiter, will be realized in a greater magnitude. If by any chance, if you have more Ashtak points in the sign of Pisces, now the sign of Pisces can be any house in your horoscope. in that particular house, if it has more Ashtakvarga points, then this direct motion of Jupiter will have more beneficial results for you. So anytime if you want a consultation from me with respect to your birth chart, your horoscope, do write down through my email ID. You will get my email ID on the description section, and the other links by which you can connect with me for the personalized horoscope consultation, specifically with regards to your horoscope and birth chart. And anytime if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel, tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new video uploaded on YouTube, you get notified instantly. And as I say in my earlier videos also, that 2023 is around the corner. So if you want a specialized yearly horoscope consultation with regards to your birth chart from me, for that also you can check the links in the description section. You can directly mail me through my email ID. You will find it in the description, or you can get connected with me through my Instagram or Facebook accounts. So now I will be talking about all the 12 ascendant signs and what are the expected results for this planetary energy of direct motion of Jupiter associated with it. So first check it from your ascendant sign, then check it from your moon sign for better clarity. Okay, so come, let us start. For the Aries ascendant people, Jupiter is your 9th and 12th lord, and Jupiter is turning direct in your 12th house, and this is a very welcome transit of Jupiter in its direct motion for you, because it will help you to have a proper peace of mind, comfort and pleasure in the place wherever you find solitude. Since Jupiter happens to be your 9th lord, it is turning direct in its own sign Pisces. So this is also a time whenever you will feel that you are getting the help of your luck and fortune. You will be able to connect more properly with your father, with your guru, with your elders. Since this direct motion is happening in the 12th house and Jupiter is also the 9th lord, so some long distance travels can be possible during this time frame, in the search of solitude, in the search of spirituality. It can also be a possibility that you can move to some faraway place to meet your guru, to meet your preceptor and learn some spiritual knowledge from him or her. This is also a time you can get connected with some spiritual communities. This transit of Jupiter is also an indicator that there is a possibility that if you are planning for some kind of higher studies, then at some faraway place or at some foreign place, then this transit of Jupiter in its direct motion will also favor you to pursue the higher education of your choice. And this energy is highly conducive for learning, means it can be any kind of learning related to religious, spiritual or higher learning. You will be able to focus more properly, more better, with proper concentration and with proper controlled subconscious mind, because 12th house is subconscious mind and Jupiter will be aspecting your 4th house and 8th house. So that means it will activate your moksha trikon houses. Now these moksha trikon houses are very essential for learning, because whenever we have a controlled mind, whenever we have a proper control over our own self, we are well prepared for our education, our learning. Now that can be preparing ourselves for the future. Okay, so in that way you can say that this Jupiter is going to be performing very well for you. In either of the way, suppose if you are thinking to stay in solitude and learn new things, then this Jupiter is going to give you very good results. Since Jupiter will be aspecting your 4th house, it will also try to maintain a proper peace of mind and happiness at the place wherever you live in. This will also be very conducive and very helpful to improve your health of your parents, because Jupiter happens to be a ninth lord. So ninth house is basically seen for father. Okay, so since Jupiter is turning direct, so it will also improve the health of your father, and Jupiter will be aspecting in its direct motion the fourth house, so it will also be very much helpful in improving the health of your mother and have a proper relationship between you and your parents. Okay, Jupiter, since it is the lord of your ninth house, and it is transiting 12th in the 12th house, which is fourth from the ninth house, so that means it will be aspecting the sixth house, so it has got various implications to it. Now, one of the best thing which I will say you is that this will not only improve the relationship between you and your father, but also it will also improve the work and profession, in whichever work or profession your father is associated with, that work will also improve, because sixth house is basically 10th from the ninth house. Okay, so Jupiter will be aspecting the sixth house, so it will not only improve means the health of your father, but also improve his work and his profession, what in whichever he is associated. In your profession and work, I will say that since Jupiter will be aspected by Saturn from 10th house, because Saturn is at present in the sign of Capricorn, and Jupiter will be aspecting the sign of Pisces by its third aspect, so at times you may feel that some hard work is to be followed up at your workplace. But since Jupiter is direct, so now you will be able to follow that hard work with proper wisdom, with proper spiritual insights. It will not only control your inner thoughts, but also able to provide you enough rest after the hard work. So it is a very welcome transit for the Aries ascendant people. One thing I will say definitely, because everything has got two sides to it, Jupiter is your 12th lord. Nevertheless, Jupiter is your 12th lord, and Jupiter is aspecting your 6th house and 8th house. Okay, so here I will say that you need to also be very careful regarding your health. Means you should be taking proper care regarding your eating habits. Okay, this is very important during this particular transit of Jupiter, because Jupiter, apart from being the ninth lord, it is also the 12th lord, so definitely it will give you the results of the 12th house also, and it is looking on to your 6th and 8th house. So have a proper check on your eating habits, and have a proper health habits also. Proper disciplined healthy habits will lead to much more better results for you. Opting for spiritual activities like yoga, meditation, exercises, more specifically yoga and pranayam and all these things will give you much more better results. And since it is 12th house under the consideration, so charities are always welcome. If you can do some charity work, specifically the people related to education industry, or people who are elder, okay, or someone who wants to study, so if you can do charity to those cause, it will not only be beneficial for you, but also it will be work as a divine blessing for you. So that's it for the Aries ascendant people, and I hope that this transit of Jupiter in its direct motion brings the best for all of you in terms of learning, wisdom, spirituality, and religious activities, whichever if you want to follow, you will be able to follow. So make the most out of it. That's it for the Aries ascendant people. For the Taurus ascendant people, Jupiter rules your 8th house and Jupiter rules your 11th house. Now, whenever Jupiter transits the 11th house, in whichever sign it is, normally it is said that Jupiter gives a very good results in the transit through the 11th house, because Jupiter is the planet of expansion, optimism, positivity, and 11th house is the fulfillment of desire. So you will feel that your luck is favoring you in whatever work you are doing, provided you are following the proper dharma and righteous deeds in your work. Now, here Jupiter is turning direct in its own sign Pisces, so that means it will make you more benevolent, more compassionate towards your network circle, towards your friend circle, and at the same time you will be able to follow up your work with them in a more proper manner in your team or in your projects. So this will not only pave way for multiple gains, for multiple ways of incoming of wealth, and money or your fulfillment of desires, but also it will help you to lead a proper life, maintaining a proper cordial relationship with your people, specifically the people with whom you grow up or you have a proper network circle with them. It can also means that if you are connected by any chance with any some kind of multinational companies or big organizations, in that case also this Jupiter will not only give you good results, but it can also specify that some kind of professional development can be seen in the upcoming days and months. This Jupiter is ensuring that. Secondly, Jupiter happens to be your 8th lord. 8th lord transiting through the 11th house, getting direct, looking onto the 5th house. So that means this is also a time, if your dasas are favoring you, then this particular direct motion of Jupiter can also give you a high amount of gains through speculative business or any kind of speculation. That will definitely depend upon the dasas, but this transit is ensuring that, because all of a sudden you may find some kind of gains during this particular direct motion of Jupiter happening in your 11th house. Since it is also your 8th lord, you may also find some kind of help from your partner and the family of your partner in your job, in your profession, or in your business, whatever you are doing. Suppose if you are thinking to start a new business, suppose you are thinking to start or work upon a new kind of opportunity, then this is a very good time when this Jupiter will be able to give you much more better results with respect to your whatever work you are doing, because it will not only give you help from the partner or the people associated with your partner or the family of the partner, but also it will allow you to get connected with your network circle in order to fulfill your desires and work in a much more better manner. Since Jupiter is also the significator of the 5th house, progeny, children, your creativity, your Purva Punya, this Jupiter will be aspecting the 5th house. So it is also good for your children. Suppose if you have son or daughter, then it is also good for them also to have a proper wisdom and knowledge during this particular time. You will be able to connect with your children in a much more better manner during this direct motion of Jupiter. Or since it will be aspecting the 5th house, so it is also a time that it also signifies birth of a child. Okay, depending upon the dasas are supporting. Okay, so it also indicates the birth of a child in the chart. Another thing is that Jupiter will be getting aspected by Saturn. Now, Saturn is transiting in your 9th house. Saturn happens to be the lord of your fortune, your bhagya. Okay, and Jupiter is the significator of 9th house, bhagya. Okay, dharma. So this is a wonderful time where you will be able to get results of your divine blessings, your fortune, or you may feel that your luck is favoring you during this particular time, provided you are following proper righteous deeds, dharma, and justice and truth. Then this particular transit of Jupiter will really give you much more better results. Your communicative skills will improve. Your relationship between your siblings, specifically your elder siblings, will be much more better, because 11th house rules with elder siblings, and Jupiter will be also aspecting the 3rd house, so it will also improve the relationship between you and your younger siblings also, and any person with your daily contact. So it will be a very much good results with giving much more good results with respect to these all things. Since Jupiter will be aspecting the 7th house, it is a very good time that you will be able to connect with your partner, your spouse, or you can say your business partners also. You will see that your business will grow, your work, you will find growth in your work, and at the same time you'll be able to find much more peace and happiness with respect to your relationships, because of this aspect of Jupiter falling onto your 7th house. Now suppose if you are planning to get into a relationship, then you will also find that you will be able to connect with people much more easily during this particular transit of Jupiter in its direct motion in your 11th house, getting it's falling the aspect on your 7th house. Another thing is that you will be also in touch with people who are spiritually wise, who are knowledgeable, having higher spiritual knowledge, having good insights. So that will not only allow you to grow spiritually with some knowledge, with some wisdom, but also it will help you out to find newer ways to grow yourself, have development, and have multiple gains and fulfillment of desires in your life. So it's a very welcome transit, I will say. Make the most out of it, follow the proper dharma, proper the right states, and you will see that the doors of development are opening for you slowly, and it will be a very welcome energy for all the Taurus ascendant people. Make the most out of it. All the best. So that's it for the Taurus ascendant people. For the Gemini ascendant people, Jupiter rules your 7th house, Jupiter rules your 10th house. Now, normally, the transit of Jupiter through the 10th house is considered good, because Jupiter gives good results with respect to your work, with respect to your insights, your ideas, your way of work at your work environment, or how you are connecting with your superiors, how you are connecting with your any kind of people at your work environment. So normally Jupiter gives very good results, but here Jupiter is turning direct in its own sign, so definitely it is going to give you much more better results with respect to this transit, with respect to this energy, which is going to get far more focused and concentrated in your workplace, that is the work environment, because Jupiter rules the sign of Pisces, which happens to be your 10th house. So this is a time when you will be able to be more compassionately, more properly, with benevolence and humility. You will be able to do your work, you will be able to perform your work, you will be able to connect with your superiors, your authorities in a much easy manner. You will be able to convey your thoughts with creativity, because Pisces is a very creative sign. You will find that now you are able to follow up your work in a much more ease. The disturbances which you might have had faced when Jupiter was retrograde in your 10th house, so those things will be much more cleared. You can definitely feel it for quite some time, I will say, because the energies had already started from last 3-4 days. The energies have already started, that you may find that Jupiter is had already begun to give its good results, and it will be much more prominent the moment it turns direct on 24th of November 2022. You will find that the job area or the work, whatever you do, your karma will be much more prominent. You will be able to follow your work with proper lawful means, proper truth and justice, and it will be like you will be able to follow your work with discipline. That is the most important thing. So this Jupiter transit is a very good transit, I will say. Now let us talk about that. Jupiter happens to be your 7th lord also. Now 7th lord turning direct in the 10th house in its own sign, it's a very good transit, I will say, very good energy, I will say, because it will be able to get you connected with your spouse or your partner. Means it can be business partner also, in a much more better manner. If it happens to be business partner, then I will say it will not only lead to proper communication, but also it will lead to professional development also, because 7th house, apart from being partnerships, it is basically legal bindings. So whenever you are getting connected with any kind of trade contract or any kind of business partnerships, basically it is a type of legal binding, and that lord is getting direct in its own sign in the 10th house. So it leads to professional development, it leads to new opportunity at your workplace, at your job, or at your business. So make the most out of it. Now suppose if it happens to be your spouse, then I will say this will not only be more helpful maintaining the cordial relationship between you and your spouse, but also you will feel that your partner will be much more supportive and helpful with respect to your job, with respect to your business, and with respect to your work, because you may feel that now I am getting the support from my partner. So that will not only be a source of inspiration for you, that will be also much more helpful and encouraging you to get proper success in your upcoming days and upcoming months. Now, since this will be good for you at your work environment, ultimately this will also lead to have a proper happiness and peace of mind at your home. So Jupiter will be aspecting your 4th house of happiness, peace of mind, and the place where you live in. So it will improve the domestic happiness, and ultimately you will find that internal happiness and security within you. This is also a time that you can get some luxurious object or items at your home. You can renovate your house, you can get something of convenience at your place which can give you luxury, comforts and happiness ultimately. Okay, with respect to your home. So means suppose if you are thinking to purchase anything related to your home or anything related to your vehicles or conveniences or something which can improve your luxury and comforts, it is a very good time. Okay, because Jupiter will be aspecting your fourth house, and this is also getting much more prominence because Jupiter will be aspecting your second house also. Second house is the house of wealth, family and our possessions, the things which we value. So this will not only be helpful with respect to increase of your wealth, increase of your finance, but also have a proper cordial relationship between you and your family members, the things which you value, the things which makes you more important with respect to your family values, your morals. Those things will be enhanced, those things will be much more better. You will be able to connect with your family members in a much more proper manner. It will not only improve your morals and values, but also it will also improve you as a whole of a person. So this also indicates to have a proper discipline, proper punctuality and all the good things. Okay, so this is a good time to improve yourself, to bring some proper standards in your life. Okay, so that also means that you will be able to get some things valuable, or the things which you value in your life, or multiple possessions. Okay, with respect to that, now that can be anything related to luxurious items at your family, at your home. Okay, so in that way also this Jupiter is going to give you much more better results. Jupiter will be aspecting your sixth house. Now this is the part where you need to be very careful. You should not go into any kind of any kind of office politics, or any kind of like disruptive arguments with any of your co-workers, or be it your partners also. So stay away from it. Rather, I will say that just follow your dharma, just follow your right work, and just follow the instructions laid down to you by your authorities and superiors at your work environment. That will give you much more better results. Avoid any kind of disruptions. Okay, so that the thing which you need to follow. Otherwise, this transit of Jupiter in its direct motion in your 10th house is a very welcome transit, I will say, and make the most out of it for the Gemini ascendant people. All the best. So that's it for the Gemini people. For the Cancer ascendant people, this transit of Jupiter is happening in your ninth house. Jupiter happens to be your sixth lord. Jupiter happens to be your ninth lord, and transiting in the ninth house in the direct motion in the sign of Pisces. It's a very good transit, I will say, because Jupiter is the lord of your fortune, divine blessing, dharma, religious rituals, anything which gives you happiness and connecting, while you are connecting with the divine source, while you are connecting with your god, divinity. Okay, so that is Jupiter. So it is the fortune laid down to you by that divine blessing, that divine light, optimism. So this is the time when you will be able to focus regarding the aim and ambition of your life. You will be able to understand that what are the things which I actually need, what are the things which are good for me. So this transit of Jupiter is a very welcome transit for you, because it will not only pave way for something good, but also you can understand that this transit of Jupiter will also give you good results with respect to your aims and ambitions. Means whatever you feel that yes, I require this thing to happen in my life, so it will not only give you good results regarding that, but also you will be able to learn new things in order to achieve that. So suppose if you are a student, suppose if you are thinking to have some higher knowledge or higher spiritual knowledge, or if you are thinking to have some long distance travel with respect to your education, then this transit of Jupiter is going to be highly beneficial for you. Some spiritual and religious discourses can also be seen. Religious pursuits can be seen. Means you can visit some religious places by long distance travels. You can have some long distance travel and meet your guru. You may get connected with your preceptor, with your father in a much more better manner. They will be a source of wisdom and great spiritual insight for you. So follow their instruction, follow their ideas. That will not only prove to be beneficial for you, but also it will open many doors of development and blessings for you. It will be working less like a fortune or luck in your life in the upcoming days and upcoming months, because this transit of Jupiter in its direct motion in the ninth house, that is what it indicates. Secondly, since Jupiter here rules over your higher wisdom, higher knowledge, Jupiter will be aspecting your third house. So this is also a time when you will be able to communicate with wisdom. You will feel that now I'm more confident, I'm more optimistic while I'm communicating, while I'm focusing and on my projects, on my work. So this is also a time when you will be able to follow up your hobbies in a more proper manner, in a more easy manner. Your creativity, your creative talents will be enhanced. Your creative self expression will be much more enhanced during this particular time, because Jupiter will be aspecting your fifth house also. Now fifth house also deals with Purva Punya, your progeny, your children. So you will be able to connect with your children, your progeny, son or daughter, whosoever it is, in a much more better manner. It will be good for them also, for their knowledge, for their health, for their wisdom and spirituality. This also indicates the birth of a child, because Jupiter will be aspecting your fifth house. So suppose if you are planning for a child, so it is a good time for thinking about it. Okay. Jupiter will be aspecting your first house, so it is a very good transit, I will say, in its direct motion. So I will say that it will give you wisdom, it will give you a chance to learn new things. People will be knowing you for your wisdom, people will be knowing you for your knowledge, they will be happy to connect with you. You will feel that people are feeling very easy connecting with you. So it is a very welcome transit in that regard also. Since Jupiter is also the sixth lord transiting through the ninth house, yes, I know it is the ninth lord also, but it is also the sixth lord. So this is also a time you need to be very careful regarding your deeds. Your righteous deeds should be followed during this particular time. It should be with respect to law, justice, truth and righteousness, because ninth house is law. And since it is the sixth lord transiting in the ninth house, so it simply means that you need to adhere to dharma, you should be adhere to righteousness, something which is good, something which is justful, something which is lawful. That will give you much more better results. Since sixth house is 10th from the ninth house, and sixth lord is transiting in the ninth house, so it also implies betterment, development and improvement in the career or work of your father. Okay, in that way also this transit of Jupiter is going to give you much more better results. If the dasas are conducive, if the dasas are favorable, then this also indicates improvement at your home, improvement in the life of your father, and ultimately improvement at your own workspace also. Okay, so in that way also this Jupiter is going to give you much more better results. Your connection with your father, with your guru will be much more better and easier. You will be able to communicate with them in a much more easy manner. So ultimately this transit of Jupiter is going to give you much more better results, and you will find that your hard work is paying off now, because sixth house is hard work. Okay, it is turning direct now in the ninth house, so you will find that your bhagya is supporting you. So in that way this Jupiter transit in its direct motion in the ninth house for the Cancer ascendant people is going to give you much more better results. So make the most out of it, follow the righteous path, follow the dharma, follow the justice and law. Then you will see that this transit of Jupiter is bringing a lot of fortunes for you, luck and good results for you. So that's it for the Cancer ascendant people. Make the most out of it. All the best. For the Leo ascendant people, Jupiter is turning direct in your 8th house. Jupiter rules over your 8th house and 5th house. This energy of direct motion of Jupiter, which is happening in your 8th house, is going to be highly beneficial with respect to your health and health habits. So, suppose anytime if you are thinking to practice any good habit with respect to your health, or any good discipline or routine in your daily life, which is not only going to improve your health but also give you a sound mind, this is the time. It will not only help you in your life path, but also it will improve your health. This Jupiterian energy, which is going to happen on 24th of November when Jupiter is turning direct, it will work on your favor. So this will not only give you some good health, but also you can work on some good healthy practices. Now suppose anytime if you are thinking to work on your exercises, or be it the physical exercises or yoga or meditation or any spiritual practices, this energy of Jupiter will help you. So this is a time not only to practice it in your real life, in your daily life, but also work on it, learn it. Because this Jupiter is not only allowing you to just practice it in your daily life, but also going to teach you something. So suppose anytime if you are thinking that should I learn yoga, or should I practice yoga, or should I um, work with along with my instructor, or find a yoga teacher, okay, so this is a time when you can join some spiritual communities, or anything which is related to health, good healthy practices. This Jupiter will not only allow you to learn new things, but also improve your health. This also means that it will bring your life to a proper path, means it will remove the disturbances. Because see, 8th house has the energy of suddenness, 8th house has the energy of unpredictability. And when Jupiter was retrograde, a retrograde planet normally becomes erratic, normally becomes, its behavior becomes different, correct? So now it is turning direct, and Jupiter also happens to be your fifth lord. So that means now you will be able to take decisions with respect to your planning, and you will find that yes, even if there are some kind of unpredictability, still you will find that your planning is now getting the shape, the planning is getting reality. Okay, so this is a very good time when you can work on your daily schedule and routine and planning and management. This will also allow you to sort out your misunderstandings with the people near and dear to you. It will clear out or remove the misunderstandings or any kind of arguments, because Jupiter from 8th house will aspect the second house of family, aspect the fourth house of your home, the domestic happiness, the place where you live in. So your relationship between you and your family members, the relationship between you and the people who are very near and dear to you, especially your mother, will be much more better now. It will not only improve their health, but also bring overall family and domestic happiness in your life. Since your seventh lord, Saturn, is at present transiting in the sixth house, and Saturn is aspecting Jupiter from sixth house by its third aspect. And previously, in the month of October, Saturn also turned direct. But don't forget, Saturn happens to be your seventh lord. It is at present, till now, it is in the sixth house, in the sign of Capricorn. So, this direct motion of Jupiter will also allow you to have a cordial relationship between you and your spouse, your partner, and also have a cordial relationship between you and your in laws. Previously, when Jupiter and Saturn were both retrograde, so there could have been some kind of misunderstandings, there could have been some kind of arguments, or anything was which you might have been planning, but it may not have taken proper shape, it may not have been real in front of you. Okay, but now things are changing. Saturn already turned direct last month, in the month of October, and now Jupiter is going to turn direct. So the things will be much more better for you. You will be able to take decisions much more clearly. This will also allow you to take proper decisions regarding your finance, your wealth management, and investment. You will also find that now you will be able to take your decisions related to your investment savings in a more clear way. Your thinking will be much more clear regarding your regarding anything matter related to money. So this will also give you good results with respect to your joint assets and fixed assets both, because your 2-8 axis will be activated by this direct motion of Jupiter. Another thing is that Jupiter will be aspecting your 12th house of spirituality. In fact, I will say Jupiter will activate your moksha trikon. So this is a wonderful time of learning spiritual ideas, spiritual wisdom from your guru. Anytime if you are thinking to work on anything related to occult or mystical science or spiritual science or anything related to research work also, this Jupiter will give you very good results. This will not only give you peace of mind at your subconscious level, but also allow you to identify the fear and vulnerability of your own self and work on it through wisdom and ultimately get very good results. So in multiple ways, this transit of Jupiter for the Leo ascendant people is going to be very good. The most important thing is that it will improve in many ways with respect to health. So make the most out of it. This will also give you good results with respect to how you are connecting with your family members. So in many ways, I will say that you can make the most out of it for this direct motion of Jupiter for the Leo ascendant people. So I hope the things becomes much more better. Okay, so that's it for the Leo ascendant people. All the best. For the Virgo ascendant people, Jupiter rules your fourth house, Jupiter rules your seventh house, and Jupiter is turning direct in your seventh house in the sign of Pisces. First of all, I will say that since Jupiter rules your Kendra houses, it becomes a very important planet for you, and it rules your happiness, it rules your partnership, your relationship. So it is a very important planet for you, for the Virgo ascendant people. Since it is turning direct in your seventh house, the first and foremost thing is that your Lord of happiness is turning direct. The Lord of relationship turning direct. It means now you will be able to have a clear peace of mind and happiness with respect to your domestic happiness, or it can be marital happiness. Suppose if you are already in a relationship, then this will also allow you to have a proper cordial relationship between you and your partner, you and your spouse. Okay. Now, suppose if you are in any kind of business contract or trade contract, it will also give you good opportunity with respect to your business, with respect to development of your business basically, and it will also bring new ways of income for you, because Jupiter will also aspect your 11th house of gains, fulfillment of desires. So first of all, in the first manner, it will bring cordial relationship between you and your partner. It can be business partner also, development and improvement, new opportunity in your business, and ultimately it will allow you to fulfill your desires also with respect to your work. Now, suppose if you are not in a relationship, or suppose if you are not in married life, or you are thinking to get into married life, then this is the time when you can get married. Means this transit of Jupiter is indicating that. Now, when we talk about marriage, it is important thing. We talk about the double transit of Saturn and Jupiter. Now you see, Saturn is transiting in the sign of Capricorn, and it is aspecting your seventh house by its third aspect. Last month, Saturn turned direct. Now Jupiter is turning direct. So ultimately, your seventh house is actually activated. So this is also a good time to get married. It is also a good time to get in connection with other people. Okay, so it means, suppose if you are in any kind of business partnership, it means that you may get connected with some other people with regards to your trade and business. And suppose if you are thinking about marriage, in that case also, you may get new proposals, you may get connected with other people. Or it also means that since seventh house is also the house of public image, mass fame, this Jupiter will allow you to give you that mass fame. that your public image will be enhanced. Since Jupiter is transiting in your seventh house, now seventh house is fourth from the fourth house, means it also talks about happiness, and seventh house is seventh house away from the first house, that means it is just 180-degree opposite to the first house. It also means that the foreign lands. So suppose if you are working with any people, means, or your foreign clients, or suppose if you are thinking to expand your business in some foreign place, in some faraway lands, in that case also this Jupiter is going to give you very good results. Now let us talk about the communication part. Jupiter will be aspecting your third house and 11th house respectively, so therefore it will improve your communication with the people of your daily contact. That can be your siblings, your friends, your neighborhood, or it can be your network circle, or it can be the place where you are working, the place where you are connecting with large organization, big organizations, big group of people. In that way also you will find that the people who are very wise, they are getting connected with you. You will be getting ideas from your friends, you will be getting ideas from your spouse, from your partner, which will not only allow you to get development, improvement, but also getting new opportunities in your life. Ultimately Jupiter will be aspecting your first house. So whenever Jupiter aspects the first house, it gives a person a good personality. The personality here means the person will be ready to learn. It is a personality where the person is always looking for good knowledge, wisdom. So this is a very good time of learning also. Learning from your experience. Okay, so this will not only improve your health but also give you good results with respect to how people look at you. Okay, so make the most out of it. This transit of Jupiter, which is happening in your seventh house and its direct motion, will give you multiple benefits. So yes, one more thing, that since it is also your fourth lord turning direct, so any matter related to your home or homely environment, now you will be able to take it in a more better manner. It also means that suppose if you are thinking about having anything at your home which belongs to the category of luxury comforts. Okay, so that can also be obtained during this particular time, or you can think of buying it. Okay, in that way also this Jupiter will give you very good results. Okay, because it is the fourth lord turning direct in the seventh house, and seventh house is also ruled by Jupiter itself. So it has got multiple benefits. So make the most out of it for the Virgo ascendant people. All the best. Okay, for the Libra ascendant people, Jupiter rules your third house, Jupiter rules your sixth house, and Jupiter is turning direct in your sixth house. So Jupiter is a very important planet for the Libra ascendant people, because Jupiter rules over your action, your efforts, your hard work. Because third house deals with our valor, our courage, and Jupiter is the third lord over here. So that means here now you will be able to take your efforts, your actions more nicely, properly, in a proper arranged manner, in a proper discipline. If by any case in your life, in last few months, if you have if you might have had faced anything related to any problem related to discipline or punctuality, where you might have had thought that I am trying my best to do my work on time, I am trying my best to complete it on time, but still I am getting some kind of struggle, as if something is stopping me. This Jupiter, this direct motion of Jupiter will now help you out, follow your daily life schedule, your routine in a proper manner. Now you will be able to take your steps, your actions in a more fearless manner. This Jupiter this direct motion of Jupiter is a very welcome planetary energy, I will say, for the Libra ascendant people. Because last month, when Saturn turned direct, and Saturn is at present transiting in your fourth house and aspecting the sixth house where Jupiter was retrograde. In fact, as I'm making this video, Jupiter is at present also retrograde, but very soon on 24th of November, Jupiter will turn direct. So, two big planets, Saturn, which is your yoga karaka for the Libra ascendant people, which has already turned direct. So, definitely Saturn turned direct, so it will pave the way for better karma. You will be able to start new work, you will be able to complete your work on time now. And Jupiter, which rules over your third house, means your actions, your efforts. Now you will find that, you see, challenges will come in life, but now you will find that yes, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So you will feel that yes, even if there are problems, even if there are struggles and challenges, still I know I am the winner, still I know that how to win it out. So this Jupiter transit is actually taking you towards the victory. So make the most out of it. Another thing is that this Jupiter will also bring a very good cordial relationship between you and your co-workers. You will find yourself that now you will be able to work through your wisdom, your knowledge, and ultimately get good results, specifically with respect to competitive environment. It will not only give you victory over there, but also allow you to learn many things, and at the same time you will be able to have a cordial relationship between your co-workers and other people around your work environment. Okay. This will also bring good a very good relationship between you and your authorities also. Suppose if you are at some job, you are working somewhere, there also you will be able to perform your job in a right manner, in a proper disciplined and punctual manner, because Jupiter will be aspecting your 10th house of job, career, your work environment, and overall karma. So this is also a time when you will be able to put forward your karma in a right manner. Yes, definitely. Jupiter is getting aspect from Saturn. So that is the reason it is always recommended to follow your karma with respect to justice, with respect to law, truthfulness, righteousness, dharma. Definitely, that will give you added benefit. Because since Saturn is the Yoga Karaka planet for the Libra ascendant people, so in order to get the maximum benefit from Saturn, more we become righteous, more we become truthful, lawful, justful, more we are going to get very good results. And looking into the fact that Jupiter rules your third and sixth house, so struggles will come, but this Jupiter is the guru. Jupiter will allow you to see the light, the optimistic idea, the optimistic thinking. So ultimately, you will be able to reach your goals. Yes, definitely, Jupiter will be aspecting your 12th house. It is the important thing because it is the sixth lord and it is aspecting your 12th house. So definitely this is also a time that you should also take proper care of your health. So anytime if you are thinking to take any healthy habit, any proper routine or schedule with respect to your health and or healthy discipline, this is the time when you will be able to take it. And I will say that you must work on that also with respect to your health. So suppose if you are thinking to work on your yoga, meditation, or physical exercises, then this is the time. Start it, get the most benefit out of it. Jupiter will also be aspecting your second house, your wealth, your family. So definitely any decision related to your wealth or your family members will be much more better now. So it will also bring cordial relationship between you and your family members. The things will be much more better. Misunderstandings will be cleared. Things will be much more sorted. Conversations, your speech will be much more better. Okay, so this Jupiter direct motion, which is happening in the sixth house, is actually going to bring very good results for the Libra ascendant people. So make the most out of it, and I will say work hard is the thing, but work hard with knowledge and wisdom, with proper discipline and punctuality is the theme here, because Saturn will be looking onto Jupiter in the sixth house. Okay, so take care regarding your health also, have proper rest, and again at the same time work hard with discipline and punctuality, with proper truthfulness, lawfulness, and righteousness. Ultimately it is going to give you very good results, because don't forget, this transit of Jupiter is a long one. It will change the sign in the month of April 2023, so you can make the most out of it, be it professional development, be it increase of your wealth and savings or investments. Okay, so all the best Libra ascendant people, make the most out of it. So that's it for the Libra ascendant people. For the Scorpio ascendant people, Jupiter is a very important planet, because Jupiter rules your one of the trikona houses, that is the trinal houses, that is the fifth house, and Jupiter is also the lord of your second house. Your money matters, financial matters, savings, investments, that is the fixed asset. Your speech, your value, your morality, your family and family matters, anything which you value the most, that is the second house, is ruled by Jupiter for the Scorpio ascendant people. So it is a very important planet for you. And Jupiter also rules your fifth house, your progeny, your children, your purva punya, creativity, creative self expression, your creative talents, anything which gives you joy and pleasure. That planet is very important planet for you, turning direct in your fifth house. So first of all, I will say, since it is interconnecting your second house and fifth house, so it is creating a very good dhan yoga. Dhan yoga means wealth creating yogas. So you can say any matter related to finance, money, or investments or savings, now you will be able to take the decisions in a more proper manner. This also indicates gain or earning through speculation or speculative business. Means suppose if you are thinking of some different way of investing your money, this is a very good time when you can make the most out of it, because Jupiter happens to be your second lord, turning direct in the fifth house and looking onto your 11th house of gains, fulfillment of desires. So it is going to give you very good results with respect to money matters. Now talking about the family matters, since it is turning direct in the fifth house, you will be able to enjoy the family life, or you will be able to spend happy moments with your family during this particular direct motion of Jupiter. You will don't get surprised that anytime if you get some get together with your family members, because fifth house is joy, happiness, pleasure, the things which makes you full of joy. And Jupiter is the your lord of your family members, your family, that is the second house. So it's a wonderful transit and planetary energy associated with Jupiter, which is happening in your fifth house. Now, let us talk about the children and progeny. Suppose if you have child, if you have son or daughter, then this Jupiter will not only improve their health, but also make them wise, but also make them more engrossed with knowledge and wisdom. Okay, it will also bring the sense of spirituality within them and make them creative. Or suppose since Jupiter is turning direct in your fifth house and it is your fifth lord itself, if you are thinking for family planning, or if you are thinking for the birth of the child, uh, then this is the time period when it ensures that you will be able to take proper decisions regarding your family planning, or you will be able to look for the child birth of the child. Okay, because this Jupiterian energy will allow you to take proper decisions regarding your children and progeny. This also indicates that anytime if you are thinking of starting a new hobby, starting a new creativity, or if you have any creative talent, in that case also you will be able to work on it. You will find that your planning, your management is working and getting good results for you. Sometimes we feel that let me plan something and let me see that whether it is bringing out some good results or not. So this is the time this Jupiter is allowing you to work through your plans, motivate you, inspire you, and ultimately give you good results. So this is also a time when you will be able to spend some moments with your children, with your family, with the people's with your loved ones, with some joy and pleasure. You can also have some joyous trips and all. Okay, some get-togethers. It will be very good for you. Jupiter will be aspecting your 11th house, so definitely it will bring the multiple ways of gains and fulfillment of desires in your life. So now that can be with respect to your creativity, that can be with respect to your work. Jupiter will be aspecting your first house, so ultimately it will increase the wisdom, the knowledge within your own self, and it will also improve your personality and your health. People will like to get connected with you, people will like to talk with you because of your knowledge, of your wisdom. This Jupiter will make sure that you always get the divine blessing, you always get the that invisible support of luck, fortune in whatever work you do, because Jupiter will be aspecting your ninth house of luck and fortune, divinity, optimism. You will be able to chase your dreams, you will be able to fulfill your ambitions and aim of your life. So, in many ways, this Jupiter is going to give you very good results. Now, that can be good health of your children, that can be good results with respect to family planning and birth of a child, that can be with respect to financial management, spending time with family, or it can be with respect to spiritual learning, education, creative intelligence, luck, fortune, and fulfillment of desire. So, in multiple ways, this transit of Jupiter in the sign of Pisces and its direct motion is going to give you good results. Now, the important part here is that when I talk about the creative intelligence, suppose if you are a student, suppose you are thinking of higher learning, suppose if you are thinking of any kind of specialization subjects which you are thinking to work upon, which you are means learning, or you are just planning to learn, this is a very wonderful time, you can work upon it. So make the most out of it for this Scorpio ascendant people. Hopefully that this energy of Jupiter is going to give you very good results. So that's it for this Scorpio ascendant people. All the best. For the Sagittarius ascendant people, Jupiter rules your first house and fourth house. Jupiter is turning direct in your fourth house in the sign of Pisces, and this planetary energy associated regarding the direct motion of Jupiter is going to be very, very important for you, because Jupiter rules your first house. It is the ascendant lord for you, so it is the most important planet for you. So, the direct motion of Jupiter, which is happening in the fourth house, in the house of happiness itself, is going to bring a very good results for you. It is very beneficial for you. Now you will be able to take your decisions in a more proper manner, in a more wise manner. You will find that now you are able to plan something, you are able to take decisions and work on it without any struggles, without any disturbances. This will not only bring peace of mind within you, it will also ensure the mental security regarding your work. Means you will feel that now you are able to take proper decisions, and ultimately you will find good results regarding it, which will in turn bring happiness in your life. In turn, it will bring that mental security, and ultimately it will also improve your relationship between you and your near and dear ones, the people among whom you feel secured, and all the people with whom you live in your house, the place where you live in. So ultimately it will be the reason for your domestic happiness. This will improve your personality, it will improve your health, and It will also help you learn new things because fourth house is also the house of education. So suppose by any chance if you are associated with education, fraternity, studies, knowledge, this direct motion of Jupiter is going to be highly beneficial and important for you. You will be able to learn new things, you will be able to work on multiple things, and it is going to give you very good results. Now, since I talked about the decision making, this is also going to bring different kind of opportunities in front of you, and you will be able to take right decisions regarding it, because Jupiter will be aspecting your 10th house of your karma, your career, your profession. So whichever work you are doing, in whatever work sector you are in, you will find that now you are able to focus on your career, in your job, in a more nice and easy manner. This also indicates new kind of opportunities in front of you. New job like opportunities can also come in front of you, or you may find good career development, authoritative position at your workplace. Working will be a much more easy thing for you now, because you are you will be in a happy state of mind, because Jupiter is placed in the house of happiness. Sitting in the house of happiness, it is improving the significance of your karma, your career. So this means it is a very wonderful time to get connect with your authorities and superiors. So suppose if you are thinking to talk to your authority or your superior or your boss regarding any matter, you will be able to communicate with them and also get good results out of it. Since it is happening in your fourth house, so any matter related to your home, any matter related to your homely matters or domestic matters will be resolved. Any misunderstandings will be resolved. Things will be much more better. Health of your mother will be more improved. Your relationship between you and your mother will be improved. If you are planning to planning regarding any matter regarding your home or purchase of any luxurious or any convenient or conveniences or vehicles also, I will say, so this is a very good time. You will be able to take decisions regarding that. You will be able to decorate your home, you will be able to renovate any matter related to your home. You will get good results out of it. You will ultimately get the happiness to beautify your home. This transit of Jupiter in your fourth house in the direct motion is actually activating your moksha trikon houses. You see, it is activating your fourth house by its placement, and it is also activating your 8th house and 12th house by its aspect. So it is also a time of spiritual learning. You will be able to connect with your guru with respect to occult studies, spirituality, or any kind of spiritual learning. So it is also a time to improve your health, because it is the first lord. First lord, when it is direct, now you will be able to take some proper choices regarding your health and health management. Discipline, punctuality, it will make you more disciplined towards your life, more punctual. So that is it also means that it will improve your name, fame, and reputation in front of the other people. So again, at the same time, you will be able to focus more on your spiritual upliftment and growth. So suppose if you are thinking to learn something regarding occult science or mystical science or spiritual knowledge, it is a very wonderful time. You will be able to spend some time in solitude and learn these things. Study these things. Ultimately, it will give you much more better results and happiness, peace of mind. So for the Sagittarius ascendant people, this transit of Jupiter in the direct motion in the fourth house in the sign of Pisces is a very wonderful transit, I will say. Make the most out of it, because it is ultimately going to bring happiness in your life, and any matter related to your home or homely environment will be resolved, will be solved. The matters will be coming to in a happy state of manner where you will be in a complete peace of mind with respect to your family happiness, with respect to your work environment. So you will be able to set up a proper work life balance. It will not only give you good results with respect to your home, but also how you are connecting with other people also, specifically at your outer world, in the outside, means the 10th house aspect what I'm talking about. Your public image will be improved. Okay, so make the most out of it for these Sagittarius ascendant people. So that's it. All the best. For the Capricorn ascendant people, Jupiter is turning direct in your third house, and Jupiter rules your 12th house, Jupiter rules your third house. Previously, when Jupiter was retrograde and Saturn was also retrograde, and Saturn was retrograde in your first house in the sign of Capricorn, and it was aspecting Jupiter by its third aspect on, and the aspect was falling on the third house. So that was the time when you might have had some kind of disturbances regarding your choices, regarding your efforts, your actions, your decisions. But now the things are changing. Last month, Saturn turned direct in the month of October in your first house, and Saturn happens to be your Lagna Lord. And now, on 24th of November, Jupiter is turning direct in your third house. So now you will be able to take your life choices, your decisions, your actions, your efforts in a right manner, in a proper manner, in some proper discipline, punctuality, and in a right order. You will not only get good results out of it, but also you will feel that yes, ultimately now my efforts are taking a shape into reality. You will feel that whatever hard work I have done, whatever efforts I have done, now the efforts and those actions are giving me results. So this is also a time to work more on your creativity, work more on your creative talents, because this direct motion of Jupiter along with Saturn, which is activating your third house, will not only give you good results with respect to your communicative skills, with respect to your creative talents, but also it will clear many hurdles from your path. It will give you the results, the fruits of your hard work. You will find that whatever talent you have, those talents are now getting that optimistic ideas and thoughts in front of you, because when we talk about the third house, it also means inclination to study, inclination for intelligence, thoughts. So you will get that wise ideas in your work, and ultimately that will improve it for the best. As I talk about the communicative skills, third house is the house of communication. It will improve your social communication between you and the other people in front of you, with special reference to the daily contact. Now, that can be your friends, your siblings, more specifically, any people with whom you are having a daily contact. You are meeting the people in daily life. Your communication will be improved, your social communication will be improved. This will also allow you to have a proper, I will say that since the communicative skills will be improved, it will also allow you to have gains through it, through your communications, because Jupiter will be aspecting your 11th house of gains, fulfillment of desires. So you can say that through your creativity, your actions, you are also opening the gates of fulfillment of desires, incoming of wealth in your life. This direct Jupiter will be aspecting your 7th house. So it will also improve the communication between you and your partner. Now, that can be your spouse, husband or wife, that can be your business partner. In case, suppose if you are not in a relationship, you see Jupiter and Saturn both will be aspecting your 7th house. Jupiter by its 5th aspect, Saturn by its 7th aspect. Jupiter will be aspecting your 7th house, Saturn will be aspecting your 7th house. So this is also a time when you may get proposals for relationship, you may get proposals for marriage. So it is a wonderful time for getting aligned with good people. So suppose if you are thinking to start a new business opportunity, this is also a time when you can start any new business of your own and get multiple results out of it, because you have been doing the hard work, and this is the time when you are going to get the good results of your hard work. Suppose if you are not in a relationship, then this double transit which is happening, the Saturn in the first house and Jupiter in the third house, and both are turning direct, because Saturn turned direct in the last month, in the month of October, and now Jupiter is turning direct. So the dual energy of Saturn and Jupiter will be activating your 7th house, and it will also improve your public image. So more you are disciplined, more you are righteous, more you are punctual, you will see that with regards to your work, your public image is improved. People will know you by your work. People will know you by your hard work, your righteousness, your wisdom, your knowledge. So in multiple ways, this transit of Jupiter in its direct motion in the third house is going to give you good results. Jupiter will be aspecting your 9th house. So you can say that it is a very good time of learning also. You will be able to connect with your guru, you will be able to connect with your father, elders of your family, or the people whom you find inspiration from them. You will be able to connect with them or their ideas in a better manner. There can be some kind of short travels. Travels are seen, and those travels will be beneficial for you. Some religious pursuits can also be seen, because Jupiter will be aspecting your 9th house. So even if you are thinking of any kind of higher learning, this aspect of Jupiter falling on the 9th house will also help you with regards to your higher learning, religious activities, religious rituals. So in multiple ways, this transit of Jupiter in its direct motion in your third house is going to give you good results. So make the most out of it. So that's it for the Capricorn ascendant people. All the best. For the Aquarius ascendant people, Jupiter is a very important planet for you, because Jupiter rules your money houses. It rules your second house of money, finance, investment, savings, fixed asset. Jupiter rules your 11th house of gains, incoming of gains, your earnings, fulfillment of desire. So that Jupiter, that planet, is turning direct in your second house of wealth. So first of all, it is creating a very strong dhan yoga, a strong yoga for wealth creation and wealth generation. So first of all, it indicates income or inflow of wealth in your life or in your family. Support from your family with regards to your choices regarding your career, regarding any matter which has any kind of reference regarding your wealth and finance, and a cordial environment between you and your family members or any kind of family matters. Misunderstandings between you and your near and dear ones will be sorted out. All kind of misunderstandings will be removed. This is a very wonderful time when you will be able to spend time with you and your family members. You will be able to follow the ideas, morality, values laid down by the elders of your family, and that will give you a great deal of benefit in your life. This direct motion of Jupiter is going to prove highly beneficial for you with regards to any matter related to family, wealth, your values, your possessions. So now suppose if you are thinking of any kind of investment planning or any kind of matter related to your finance or wealth, this direct motion of Jupiter is ultimately going to give you good results. You will be able to take the decisions regarding your money matters with clarity. It will not only improve your wealth but also give you that financial confidence, that financial independence, I will say. Your relationship between your family members will be much more better. It will improve your speech, it will improve your ideas through which you have the conversations with other people. People will find you more wise while they talk with you. It will improve your knowledge because you will be able to learn new things at the same time, at the materialistic level also and at the spiritual level also, because Jupiter will be aspecting your 8th house of spirituality, occult. So in multiple ways this Jupiter is going to give you very good results. So suppose if you are thinking that you are focusing on something or concentrating on a particular subject of learning or research work, in that way also this Jupiter is going to give you very good results. And again at the same time you will be able to connect with your family members and your in-laws more easily, in a more better manner. Misunderstandings will be cleared off. Suppose if you are in any kind of trade contract, any kind of joint venture or business partnership, then any matter related to that contract, any matter related to that business partnership will be much more better now. Things will be in your favor. You will be able to improve your business ideas. Opportunities will be ample in front of you. Jupiter will be aspecting your 10th house. So it will also bring opportunity with regards to your career, your karma, your profession. It can be related to your business also. New opportunity will come, or you will also get some good position at your work. Your work will be recognized by your co-workers, your work will be recognized by your authorities and superiors. Ultimately, it is going to give you very good results. This Jupiter will be aspecting your 6th house. Now, here you need to be very careful because Jupiter is getting direct in your 2nd house of speech and it is aspecting the 6th house. So, I will say just stay away from any kind of unnecessary discussions or any kind of unnecessary arguments. Just stay away from that. Otherwise, I will say that through your wisdom, through your ideas, you will be able to go over your opponents. You will be able to defeat your opponents by your ideas, by your wisdom. Since I said that it is also a time of good time of learning, so more you work on your skills, your learning, you will be able to perform better at the level of competitive environment. Since it is aspecting your 6th house, so one thing I will say that it is not only aspecting your 6th house, it is also aspecting your 8th house. So food eating habits has to be taken care of, and at the certain matter try to avoid arguments with people. This is the two things, that is the food eating habits, health, and arguments. These are the few things which you need to be very careful. Otherwise this Jupiter is going to give you good results in multiple arena. So make the most out of it, because in multiple sector of your life it is going to give you beneficial results. So that's it for the Aquarius ascendant people. All the best. Pisces ascendant people. Jupiter is a very important planet for you. It is the Lagna Lord, it is the first Lord. Jupiter rules over your 10th house also. And your first Lord and 10th Lord, Jupiter, is turning direct in your first house itself. So, first of all, I will say it is a wonderful time to enjoy good health, good personality, wisdom, knowledge. You will be able to take your decisions promptly. People will know you by your discipline, by your righteousness, by your lawful means, justice, punctuality, wisdom, and knowledge. It will not only improve your personality, but also it will improve your name, fame, and reputation in front of the world. It will improve your public image. You will be able to take decisions regarding your career more independently, with more freedom, and self efforts are seen. You will be able to get good results more with self efforts. You will be able to take self efforts more nicely now. Since it was retrograde, so there could have been some kind of discrepancies with regards to your decision making, but now you will find that whatever hard work you did in last few months, now those hard work will pave way for better results in your life. Don't forget that Saturn from its 11th house, because at present Saturn is transiting in the sign of Capricorn in the 11th house. Saturn is aspecting your first house by its third aspect. So, Jupiter by its placement, Saturn by its aspect is actually activating your Lagna, your first house. And now Jupiter is turning direct. Saturn already turned direct last month, in the month of October. So, this direct motion of Saturn and Jupiter will activate your first house more promptly. It means you will be able to take proper decisions in your life, good health, good personality, good public image. You will be able to connect with people, multiple people, with regards to your life, your choices, in a better manner. And you will find that you are going to get connected with people who are also very wise. So, wise ideas will be there in front of you. This transit of Jupiter in its direct motion also refers to learning, because Jupiter will be activating your trinal houses, that is the first house, fifth house, and ninth house. It will be aspecting your fifth house of creativity, creative intelligence, specialization, planning, purva punya, children, progeny. So this is also a wonderful time to spend some moment with your children, with your progeny, son or daughter. It will also improve their health. It will also improve knowledge and wisdom, creativity in their life. Suppose if you are thinking of birth of a children or family planning, this is a wonderful time, because this aspect of Jupiter on the fifth house by its fifth aspect, and Saturn will be aspecting the fifth house by its seventh aspect from the 11th house. So ultimately, the double transit of Jupiter and Saturn will be activating your fifth house. So it is a time for birth of a child, or suppose if you are thinking for family planning, so this is a wonderful time to take some appropriate decisions regarding family planning or childbirth, because the energy of Jupiter and Saturn both will be acting in favor of you. It will favor you, it will be a very beneficial energy for you. Most importantly, as I said, that it is a time of learning. So any subject which you are planning to learn, or if you are associated with education or learning something, it will give you very good results with regards to creative intelligence, creative self expression, specialization, or higher knowledge, higher studies. It also means that work related travels can be there. Work related long distance travels can be there, because Jupiter is the 10th lord, transiting in the first house in the direct motion, aspecting the ninth house and fifth house. So, work related travels can be there, which will be beneficial for you. Some religious discourses, some religious pursuits can be seen. It will be very easy for you to get connected with your guru, with your father, and your elders of your family. The people which inspires you the most, you will be able to connect with them properly, in a proper manner. Communications will improve. You will be able to learn from them. This will not only improve luck and fortune in your life, but also you will feel that whatever decisions you are taking, you are getting the support of some invisible energy, that divine power is supporting you. Jupiter will be aspecting your seventh house. It also means that you will be able to connect with your spouse, you will be able to connect with your partner in a more proper manner. Differences or any kind of disputes or miscommunications will be resolved. Things will be much more beautiful and cordial between you and your partner. Now, that can be your spouse, relationship partner, or your business partner. Improvement in your business and career is seen. New opportunities are going to come in your life with regards to your business and work. If you are thinking to expand your business in some foreign place, then this is also a good time to work on that, because Jupiter will be aspecting in your seventh house. Seventh house is foreign. It is just opposite to the first house. So, and Jupiter happens to be a 10th lord. So in that way also, this Jupiter is going to give you very good results. Or suppose if you are planning to come into a new relationship, then this Jupiter is going to give you support. It will favor you to come into a new relationship. Now suppose by any chance if you are not in any kind of relationship, then this Jupiter will improve your public image, because Jupiter is aspecting the seventh house. It is definitely going to improve your public image, or how you are connect with other people. People will find you more knowledgeable and wise. So staying more righteous, following dharma, following lawful means, following the path of truth, justice, and doing whatever which is good, because Jupiter happens to be your 10th lord, will give you very good results in the upcoming days and months. So make the most out of it for the Pisces ascendant people. It is a very beneficial planetary energy associated with the direct motion of Jupiter happening in your first house. So that's it for the Pisces ascendant people. All the best. So now you have checked that how this direct motion of Jupiter is going to impact you with reference to your ascendant sign and your moon sign, and hope you have liked this video. If you have liked this video, press the like button, share to your near and dear ones, and your comments are always welcome to me. Your piece of advice, your words of inspiration always encourages me to make some better content for you. So don't forget to write down your comments in the comment box. And anytime if you want a consultation from me, check the links in the description section. You can write down me through my email ID with reference to the personalized consultations, or suppose if you want yearly horoscope consultation for the year 2023, for that also you can write down to me through my email ID, or get connect with me with my Facebook or Instagram accounts. And if you are new to this channel, tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new video you get notified instantly. So till next time when I come back with some another interesting video, I'm signing off for today. Thanking you. Bye bye.